You don't understand where we are. This is where we are. Sovereign Hill. And we're going to see where the song is coming from, which is coming from that area. And there's lots of kookaburras here. We're at Sovereign Hill, SH. Because you know my cameraman over there.
Kebon.
So we went as one, now we're here. And we're going to go to Forest Park. Mama, you separate, me separate. Hey, come look. Come.
Hey.
Well, hey, what's going on over there? What's that scary thing? Let's go. There's another school. We're in the school. Hi, Chloe. Chloe. What is that? Can I have gum? Oh, it's too hard. Oh, you have to be cold. See inside. Go for a wing. Let's look. Let's go down.
Don't make me cross that bridge. It comes to me.
So these are the other schools of other schools of other team. Looks like they're in the excursion. And look at this river. I don't know where the coming is. Head that up. Do you want to follow that water where it comes from? Let's go. Head it up. So they collect rocks, I think. I don't know what it's called. They're in coffee, I think. Let's go down. Look. This water has bacteria, germs, fish, and other diseases. Oh yeah, there's no fish in here. Now look. You don't want to put up that thing. I'm going. Look, we're going to the mill. You want to go on this thing. You'll get crushed in a big middle thing. Hey guys, come here. Look. That's dust. Hey Dad, do you want to find out what's in there? Let's explore this thing. Whoa. This is church. Church. Classroom. Do not open in public. Oh, I put on church. That's it. This area is under the 5 minutes. Don't get out. Get out. Look. Look at that. Go down. About that, my dad wanted to explore that thing, so we're gonna go explore Florida. YouTubers, do you want to see what's inside that? Well, let's go. Look. Let's explore what this can lead to. Look at the gold door. YouTubers, do you want to go and sit down? How's going down? The battery area. Don't drop the camera. Go to the local. Look, this thing is big, big. Look at that. Okay, let's go up there.
Just about to melt some gold and pour it, folks, if you want to come and watch. Good morning or good afternoon, folks, whatever it is, 12 o'clock. That's a good day. Good day, folks. Welcome to the smelting works. My name is Dean. I will be your gold pourer this morning, also today. What we're doing here is we demonstrate a very important process that they were doing back in the 1860s, and I'm still doing right up until today, but using more modern methods. And that process is to purify gold. The reason we purify gold is because whenever you get it straight out of the ground, whether you do it here in Ballarat or in your hometown or country, when you dig it up, it won't be pure. Natural gold, straight out of the ground, has impurities in it. And those impurities are metals that are built up over billions of years of that gold sitting in the ground. They are metals: silver, copper, tin, iron, lead, zinc. Here in Ballarat, silver and copper. A little bit of iron. Your hometown or country, other metals. Depending on where you are around the world. Gold has its own geographical DNA. We can trace where it has actually come from. If I can take that gold that they mine here in Ballarat and remove any of those impurities, cleaner, a little bit more pure, a little bit closer to 24 carats. Our gold here in Ballarat is already pretty good quality. It's 22 carat. 22 carat gold is about 92% clean. My job, get it as close to 99.99 as I possibly can. Then it becomes better quality, and we, as a mining company, can sell it and get more money. That's why we do this. The time period I'm talking is about 10 years since they discovered gold here in Ballarat. 1851, discovery of gold. 10 years went by with people coming and going, destroying Ballarat, looking for nuggets. There's a lot of gold here on the surface. Well, now that gold's becoming harder to find. So we are concentrating our efforts underneath the ground. And it was about 1861 when the mining companies started setting up here in Ballarat, and they chose Ballarat because we have the best gold in the world. It's 22 carat. We have so much of it. But they're not actually looking for it. Because we're not gold mining companies, we're quartz mining. And the reason we're mining quartz is because there is gold inside this rock. In fact, most of the gold that you've ever seen on TV in a bank vault has come from this rock. Quartz mining is difficult though. You need to go a long way down into the ground to get to the quartz that bears the gold. Some of it has over time worked its way to the surface, but on average you need to go down about 100 metres. You come across that rock there, loaded with veins of gold, not nuggets, just veins of gold. And it could be a piece of this 10 times, 100 times the size of this building. So we mine it all. We need to bring it all to the surface. Now that's easier said than done. So we drill it, we blast it, we knock it into small pieces like that. Those pieces are brought to the surface and we process them to get the gold out from inside. Quartz is incredibly tough. Throw this at the brick wall, you'll do more damage to the bricks. But we've got the building next door, known as the Battery House. You can take tours through there, or you can walk through, even if the tour isn't running. And in there, they process those rocks under hammers made of steel, powered by steam. We basically turn that rock into dust. Inside that crushed rock, there are now tiny pieces of gold. Pieces that are so small, you wouldn't even call them nuggets. So we wash it, just like you can do down on the creek. We go back to the very first stage of gold mining here in Ballarat, and that is panning, and we add water and we wash all the crushed rock away until we're left with just the tiny pieces of gold. And there they are. They are so small, they're not even worth anything by themselves. But en masse, they're worth a lot. So they wash it in there over specially designed tables that catch the gold and let the non-gold stuff wash away as waste. They clean off the table, they bring it all into me, and this is where my job starts. Up until this point, I've had nothing to do with the discovery of this gold, because as the mine blacksmith, I work for the mine. I don't work down the mine. That's beneath me. My role in this company is to boost profits. I do all my work up here. So, all that gold, let's just pretend this is the gold, they've cleaned it off the table, straight into a crucible, like this one. In the 1860s they used that white one, that's made of clay. You can use it once. Mine is reusable. Carbon, graphite, silicon, that's more modern. On top of that, a little bit of powder, borax we use. That collects all the impurities, and we go straight into the furnace. We take it up to a temperature where gold melts. Now that happens at Celsius, 1064 degrees. So about 2000 Fahrenheit, you can melt the gold. It took them about 2 hours to do this. We can do it in 10 minutes with more modern equipment. So, the gold in there, basically melting right now. Once it all melts, the silver and the copper rise to the top, while the heavy gold settles to the bottom. And everything in here at the moment is liquid. When they rise to the top, they stick to the powder, then they stick to the inside of the crucible, all the impurities I don't want, and then we can just pour out gold. They pour straight over the top of them. The impurities stay in there. We can scrape them out and throw them away. And then the gold bar that we've just created, we send it off down to Melbourne, they sell it, they get more money for it, then the whole process starts again. More gold comes from underground. You just keep going over and over. Now that's the mould that we're about to pour in. I've popped on gloves because that's about 600 degrees already. Still gets hot even through gloves. Preheat that just to make it last a bit longer. I'm about to pour gold into it more than 1,000 degrees. Having said that, the gold is over 1,000 degrees now because it's just melted, fully liquid. But if I do bring it out now, it'll be a solid by the time I get over there. It loses its heat really quick. So I have to go way past its heat melting point. We're going up to about a little bit more than 1,200 degrees. That will give me all that drop in temperature to be over there and pour it while it's still liquid. Here we go. This is gold at about 1,200 degrees. Just like that. That's setting as a bar already. Gold loses that heat really, really fast by giving it away. It's giving all its heat to the mould right now. And in a matter of seconds, we've dropped 300 degrees already. So we went in at about 1,200. We're down to about 900 degrees now. 900 degrees is below its melting point. You can pick it up, and if you're careful, you can't spill it. It's solid. Solid already. Just like that. Absolutely solid. But at 900 degrees, still incredibly hot. If you were to touch that, it'd hurt. You can, however, go as close as you like to it. You put the tip of your nose right next to it, and it won't hurt because it doesn't radiate heat. Quite poorly, actually. But if you touch it, you're cooked. Now, gold does cool quickly. We've seen it 300 degrees within seconds. Before I can pick that up, it'll be about 3 hours now. It needs to touch something, like it did in the mould. Give all of its heat to the mould. It's not touching anything now, so just hold off the heat. So we've got a 3-hour wait before I can show this off. But since I am going to pick this up with my bare hands in about 30 seconds from now, we need to give it something else to touch. Cold water. Now, before your heat's going from the gold, by the time I get these gloves off, well, that's safe now. The best way to test so that I don't burn myself is to make someone else pick it up. The water, I don't even want to put my hands in because it's too cold. It really is cold. It boils the water, instant steam. The water does not even get hot. And there's your gold bar. Moments ago, that was liquid. That is 3 kilograms for 100 ounces of pure stuff. We've been doing this for about 30 years now. So this piece of gold has been poured like you've just seen more than 100,000 times. You are the first ones to see this gold bar in this configuration. In terms of monetary value, price, we've been watching it this morning. It has gone up very steadily. I haven't said this for a while. $530,000 just there. More than $500,000 worth of gold just sitting there in my hand. And I can guarantee it is the real thing. So at this point, I usually stand a little bit closer to the safe because that's where it goes. Blacksmith back then would stamp company name, weight, date, purity, horse and coach, Melbourne, sold. This one stays here with us. We keep this one. Do all our demonstrations on it. And that is the second one we've made today. It was also the first one. And it'll be the third one. And the fourth. We're making about 7 of them today. So if you're coming late and you want to see it all done again, 1 o'clock is the next one, then 2:30, 4:30. Till then, have a fantastic day, folks.
No, you dropped the camera.
We've had a problem with that.
Yeah, funny enough, wasted an awful lot of heat. But
No. Can we go down now? take out the camera.
That trip takes 90 seconds and it is done in complete darkness in order for our eyes to start to adjust. That's reason as all light sources stay packed away. On our tram today we can pick up the
Dad, we can go on a trip. This is boring. Because you have the camera and I have nothing. I wanted to put the camera on. Oh, why do you have to walk around?
Let's suppose what's in here.
I want to go around.
I don't have it, please. I don't have it, or not.
Can we go on a trip?
We got the shops and the
No.
hotels and the theater.
Can
And the theater is fun. I will need Ivy. Ask Ivy.
Tomorrow, it was a bit funny because when the boy just put his hand up and put it down, the light was putting up and the other light was putting up and the head got put up and the arm put up.
Hey, Dad, let's go up.
Let's go up. There's shovel.
Mommy, come here. Just finish this one go.
There's shovel.
Come here. Come here. How did that going?
There's a barbecue.
No, it's just for the
It was right
winter.
there.
I want to go back to the hotel.
How you know? Theater.
It's a United States.
And we got a bar over here and coffee over there.
Dad, can I hold? Aww. It's more like your camera.
Mama, look, it's so
That's what you guys do.
Where they have to.
Yeah, real good. Da-da. 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 So, Mama, where are we going?
Take a picture.
Yeah.
Come stand here. Ivy, what a beautiful name for a beautiful... Ivy, I've got those same shoes at home. Wow, who would have thought? All right, Ivy, stand up tall. Look impressed.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Ivy, do you shake hands?
Yeah.
Shake hands.
What a true young lady.
So you know where you're eating, you just have to point it and then always check where you what is your recording. No, you want to say it is still recording. Always hold it enough like like that, and then you walk like where you walk.
Look, hey,
Not the floor.
Tom. Come on. Look, it's up there. Mama, can we go on the playground? No. Dad, Mama, can you go there?